Well, as you can see, Cobie, who knows I'm talking about him now, the poo eater. I haven't let his mouth near me for the last day. I'm talking about you, Cobe. Anyway, Cobie's laying there. I was going to put the bed away. I took him for a walk. He knows I'm talking about him. You know I'm talking about you, don't you, Cobe? I took him for a walk to hot home base. Oh yeah, I got some news about home base. Louise, the manager lady there, who's my friend, she was really upset yesterday. I forgot to tell you yesterday. She was really upset yesterday when I saw her. She said, "Oh, hello, Pat. Is that right?" I said, "Hey, all right." She said, "Oh, don't talk to me about it." She told me that home base are closing and that they're going to sell the building off. I should imagine they're building flats there. They're building them everywhere. And after over 20 years of working for them, they've written her a letter to say, well, that's it. And we can't give you another job within home base because we're closing loads of home bases. So loads of people are being made redundant. So she's going into panic mode now. Poor cow. Anyway, we're back on the pull-out bed, which is absolutely lovely because that means that it's nice and cool in this room. The reason why I don't sleep in the bedroom is because it gets too hot in there. And you can only open the window a little bit. And if I open it too much, then Cobie starts looking out the window and he's stupid enough to lean out of it. So you can only open the window a little bit. And then that means that I've got to have the fan on all night. And to tell the truth, it gets so hot in there. So with the being in the living room, which is why I've always slept in the living room, with being in the living room, I can open the balcony door and I can also open the kitchen window because, as you know, it's a through thing. Wasn't when I moved here. There was a wall up there, but I took it down. Didn't like it. And well, it had already been taken partly down. I just took the rest of it down. So today, I've been busy today indoors in the cool. It's really hot outside. I've left the bed out for Cobie because we got back from our walk and he went and laid on it, and that's where he's been since. He's been there for about 3 hours. He ain't moved. He's enjoying being in the cool. When I took him for a walk, it was really hot. Really, really hot. When you come look at him. His scar's good now, look. He's wagging your tail, Cope. He's not going to move. He's just there. He's saying, I'm staying cool. And I've been a good girl. There's loads of washing gone in the washing machine and come out again, and I've dried a lot of it and folded it even. I've got to get rid of some of these clothes. I've got so many clothes. Typical female. So many clothes. And I'll show you. It's a really, really hot day. When I first moved into this block, I tried to get the top floor flat and I couldn't get it. So I got the one below it, and I'm half glad that I did. So pleased, because the top floor flat doesn't have this balcony. Obviously, I've got the top floor flat balcony above me, and they don't have a balcony above them, so the sun just roars into their flat, whereas here it stays cool. And the nice thing about this is because no one overlooks me, what I do is I put a bit of cloth up there, and when I want to, I can lay out here sunbathing and no one sees me. There's my flowers, they're doing well. I went to visit my sister on Monday, it's Wednesday now, and she gave me a load of flowers, which I've left them in the car actually because I'm borrowing a little car, aren't I, which is parked downstairs. I'm supposed to be putting the van together, but it's so hot I can't do it. It's too hot. There's Docklands today, and over there, and yeah, that's our day today. Oh dear, it's really hot. Oh yeah, the man that was doing a poo, well, as you see on the video, I thought he was just sitting down, and I was wondering who it was that was leaving their dog's poo behind, because it didn't really look like dog's poo, and there was bits of tissue paper there as well, but I didn't think about people pooing. And yesterday when I was speaking to Lee, who's our regular homeless man, he was telling me because that happened. And then later on that night when I went for a walk, there was, I think it was the same man, sleeping in a sleeping bag, and in another place where there's poo. I always pick the poo up. Well, unless I'm in the forest. And anyway, Lee, the homeless chap, I'll introduce you to him. He's not homeless anymore because we got him somewhere to live. He lives in the YMCA up there, but because he's used to being out and about talking to everyone, he sits in the same places as he's always sat. And he was telling me that this new homeless bloke, who's a foreigner, has been sleeping there and pooing over there and everything, and so it was human poo, it wasn't doggy poo. So I still haven't been near Cobie. Every time he comes near, luckily enough, Cobie don't lick me, so I won't let him, because I stopped him right from a puppy because the grandkids and all that. I don't want him licking everyone. But yeah. So that's my day today. So anyway, had a strange day yesterday. It was like a bit like God working in mysterious ways. I'll tell you all about that. For those with regards to the response that I've had about the block of flats not having a fire alarm, that's mended now. But 4 months later, they still haven't moved the 3-piece suite that's on the communal landing, which I videoed, and in fact there's another 3-piece suite on a different landing now. So I had a word with the caretaker today, who's a really nice bloke, and he said he's going to try and get them moved. And I said, well, you know what, we're just waiting for it all to go up in flames, aren't we? You know. So I've told him to tell the block manager people that I have put it on the internet, so people are aware of it, and I'm pleased to say, thank you for doing it. Some people from the internet actually contacted the block managers on the behalf of the block with regards to the alarm system not being connected up. So I wasn't here at the time. I was down with Jim and Jai with Jai and the kids, so I wasn't even here. So I still haven't put the van together. I've done lots more to it, so I'll video it in a little while and show you, but I still haven't put it back together. Oh yeah, the petrol station's closing as well. I thought that they'd closed it so that they could extend the little shop into what used to be the car wash at the back, the building at the back, and make it into a supermarket type shop, which is what they're doing everywhere. And then my friend said to me that he spoke to the builders and the people that work there, and they said, this was a couple of weeks ago, they said, he only just told me by the way, they said that no, the shop is completely closing, the petrol station's completely closing, and they've sold the land. Because it's all prime land around here, so it's worth an absolute fortune. I mean, where home base is, there'd be nothing but loads and loads of flats there now, and I expect there'll be flats there. So if they're planning on building a tower block there, because where they built this hospital, before they built the hospital, they did have plans in to put a tower block in, which would be 20-something floors high, which would completely destroy my view. So if they're planning on putting a tower block there, then I think I'm going to be looking at moving out of London. The kids keep saying, Mum, move out of London and everything, but I tend to use this as my base. But I'll have to find myself a new base. So if there's anyone in England listening to this that wants to swap homes, or if there's anyone in England that's got somewhere that they want to rent long term so that I don't get thrown out next year or in 5 years' time, please let me know. Please let me know. So yeah, there's a few things have happened. Well, haven't happened, but are in the works, and it's really hot. And my flowers are doing lovely, and I've tidied the balcony up a bit because all that dirt was everywhere. I've got a bike there that needs a new home because I'll never use it, and I've got a load of daffodils there that need planting, and a few things in them boxes that need sorting out. This stuff has got to go back in the van at some point, and washing's got to be put away. More washings in the in the still in a mess. I'm terrible. Oh dear. That's me. See, they're my clothes over there. I've taken them off, and I'm hot, so I've just put me dressing night dress thing back on because it's flimsy and lightweight. I have tidied up a bit, believe it or not. I've been putting things away because all this lot's got to go in there, so I've been doing that, and I've actually tidied up a bit, believe it or not. My poor plant suffered while I was away. Cobie don't want to get out of bed, so I'm getting to the point now. I'm thinking, it's getting late in the afternoon, I'm thinking, shall I bother to put the bed away and put all the bedding away back in that box, or should I just leave it where it is and have a relaxing day and let Cobie chill out? So I'm not expecting visitors, and it's hot, so I think I'll just let him chill out. So other than that, I've got more laundry over there, you can see in the kitchen, loads of bedding that's got to go in the washing machine, loads of towels. I changed all the beds. I've got a friend came and stayed for the weekend, so changed all the beds. And yeah, so that's about it. So yeah, Tom, that's funny. That's the bloke having a poo, and I just every time Cobie comes to me, I was like, get away, get away. Don't you put your mouth near me. Oh dear. So yeah, it's all in a mess still. I did tidy up. I'll have to video it after I've tidied up because I keep forgetting to do that bit, so it makes it seem as if I'm forever living in a mess. But it's not dirty, I promise you, it's not dirty. It's just in a mess. It's me in clothes. I've got so many clothes, it is absolutely ridiculous. Look, I've got so many clothes, and I don't wear them, but there's some really nice clothes. So there's some really nice, I've got loads of clothes, businessy type things and dressy up type. I've just got so many clothes, and I end up wearing the same few clothes all the time, as we do. Other than that, I've told you often about my lovely friend Rose. So Rose, if you're listening to this, I love you. And I know I'm going to be missing you if you ain't on the internet. And all my love to you all. All my love to you all. And Tom, and Samson, and the family. And yeah, Rose is a bit busy at the moment in her life with different things. So she's not doing her internet stuff. Well, she said she's not, but I'm hoping that she pops in to say hello to us all, because we're all wondering how she is and want to give us her support. She's lovely, Rose Biss, and she tells us all about the earthquakes, and there's loads of them going off, and no one's telling you about it on the news, and no one's telling you about all of the different arrests that are happening around the world with the paedophiles and all that. And well, we're not being told loads of bloody things. We're meant to be coming out of COVID lockdown in England. What a load of... Ugh. But anyway, love you lots. Love yourselves more. I'll do another video later or tomorrow, because I've got some funny things to tell you. And I do laugh a lot, actually. I do laugh a lot. It's just that I'm not used to talking on this video thing, so I always sound so serious, apparently. And my niece said to me, Auntie Patsy, you sound so serious all the time, and that's not really you. So that isn't really me. So I do laugh a lot. You got to laugh at the irony of life most of the bloody time. So anyway, look, Cobe's still asleep. He's not going nowhere. Love you lots. Oh, and I've put the camera back up the right way. My friend said to me, hold the camera long ways. But like what you said, Dave, I'm looking at it when I put it up. I'm looking at it, my head's all turned over. So I'm no good with this camera stuff. So I've put it up the way that I always do it now. So oh look, you can really see Tottenham football ground over there. Yeah. Anyway, I'm on Facebook if anyone ever wants to contact me. It's Patsy, Patsy, Birdie, Birdy. And I'm not going to be on Facebook long, because they're intruding on me. And I don't know if this is happening in other countries, but I think it is all over the place because in England I was told, and I investigated, and it's true, that whether you like it or not, Google have uploaded that COVID tracker thing, track and trace, and whether you like it or not, they've put it onto your phone. So now I've stopped using Google. I have to use Google for YouTube and all that, but my search engine now is what's called DuckDuck, which is Delta Uncle Charlie Kilo, Delta Uncle Charlie Kilo. So DuckDuck, and they're not as intrusive as what Google are. But to stay on YouTube, I've got to stay with Google. And this COVID-19 thing, I've tried to get it off my phone, can't. So I'm going to go and talk to an IT specialist and see if he can help me sort it out. If not, I'm going to start leaving the phone at home and just get myself one of those. Well, start using my old phone. Right, so that's it. About as much as I can say. Love you lots. Love yourselves more. And hugs and kisses. Love you, Rose. Bye-bye.